Alright, this is just gonna be a dual com with me and ButterNuts just talking about pretty much nothing really. Just about what games we're excited for coming out. Um, what are you gonna talk about?
Pretty much what games we're kind of excited for, and our top 5 favorite video game franchises of all time, and that's pretty much just about it. It's just gonna be a short little 10-minute thing.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do one of these every week before we actually start talking about all this. I just want to say happy birthday to Mom said this week. Today's white boy's mom's birthday. She passed away a few years ago. I think breast cancer. I don't know. But anyway, let's start off with you. What's your top 5 video game franchises?
Well, my fifth favorite video game franchise, I'd really have to go with the Crash Bandicoot franchise. That's a great franchise. I love how there's a shitload of stuff to do in that game all the time. It's really fun. It's not like one of those games that you normally get anymore. They're all violent shooters nowadays, pretty much. And I just love Naughty Dog, and I think they did a really great job with that franchise. I like the older ones. I don't really like the newest ones that just came out. So that's my fifth.
My fifth. Well, before I go into my fifth, yeah, Naughty Dog. It really hasn't. I can't really think of like bad games that they came out with. And Crash Bandicoot's gone downhill, but it was. I guess you would consider it a platforming series, but yeah. I think my number 5 will have to be God of War. I just like Greece, ancient Greece, and just Greek mythology really in general. It's a really interesting game. There's a lot of blood and gore. Everybody loves that. I guess it's pretty unique, just because a lot of games aren't really aren't really that. Like, I guess you would consider it like it's I don't want to call it historic, but historical fiction. But some parts have like I came out. Well, some parts are like real, but aren't real, but they came out of like a real event that actually happened. It just has like a lot of Greek architecture. A lot of it really looks like what Greece would really look like with all the buildings, and I don't know, I just really like the way the game looks. I like the idea of the game. I like the boss battles, and that'll be my number 5.
My number 4, I would definitely have to go with yeah, I was thinking about this before. My number 4 is probably God of War, the God of War franchise too. I love the blood and gore like Pookie does, and I love the ancient Greece aspect of it also. I think I don't remember the production company that did it, but I do really like them also. I can't wait for Ascension, and I think Ascension's gonna be a great game. I even like the PS Vita, the PSP versions of God of War, and I just love how they're doing the backstories. And pretty much it. That's my number 4.
I don't know what my number 4 would be. I guess my number 4 would have to be Gears of War. I really like Gears of War. I don't know why I don't have the third one, but I do not own the third one. I don't know why I don't know the third one, but like the first two, I think they really have great storylines to them. The multiplayer isn't that great, I guess. I didn't really care for the multiplayer in Gears of War, but it was a really good game. If you own an Xbox, you should probably own Gears of War.
My number 3 is I have to go with the Halo series. The Halo series is a great series. The only ones I didn't like were Heat Reach and ODST. Those are the only ones I didn't like. I can't wait for Halo 4 to come out. And my favorite one has to be the first one or the second one. The third one was, the first one was probably the worst out of all of them, but the second one was the best, the third one was second best. Sorry guys, something funny just happened, but yeah, the Halo series is just a great series. I don't think you can, everyone who buys an Xbox, usually right off the bat, gets Halo as their first game. You can't really go wrong with Halo. That's my number 3.
Yeah, Halo will probably be my number 3 as well. Halo 3 definitely being one of the best games, in my opinion, ever be released. And obviously, if you have an Xbox, you have to have a Halo game. But Halo Reach was absolutely horrible. Cannot wait for Halo 4 to come out. So that'd be my number 4. Oh, I mean 3 as well.
My number 2 is, I'm pretty sure this game is pretty much up in everybody's top 5 or top 10. It's definitely the Call of Duty franchise. Call of Duty franchise is a great franchise. Black Ops 2 is going to be epic. I love Black Ops. Modern Warfare 3 was alright, but that's just my opinion. War the War was my favorite one. I just love the first-person shooter aspect. Probably my favorite first-person shooter game. And I'm not too good online, but when I want to pull out a good game out of my ass, I pretty much do. So that's my number 2.
My number 2 has to be Sly Shooter series. I really enjoy the Sly games. The story of them, even though they're cartoony, I guess they're aimed towards they're like up to 12 years old, but they're really difficult games at some points. They can get really frustrating to the point where I just don't want to play them anymore. And there's Sly Force coming out at the end of this, I think December 31st or early to mid-January 2013. I can't wait for that to be coming out, so that's my number 2.
Alright, my number 1 is the Resident Evil franchise. Resident Evil franchise, I love the third-person aspect of that game. I'm a zombie slayer, for you zombie slayers out there. If you haven't played Resident Evil, probably go pick it up. My favorite, best Resident Evil to me is Resident Evil 4. I don't think any Resident Evil, I would be able to beat that one. Resident Evil 6 is coming out soon, so, and I think it's pretty awesome how they're going to have 3 campaigns in that one. One is Leon's, one is Chris Redfield, and the other one is Wesker's son. So, you should probably all go pre-order. Resident Evil 6 is going to be a great game. That's my number 1.
My number 1 will be Legend of Zelda. The only Legend of Zelda that I don't like is Skyward Sword, because that game is absolutely horrible. That game made me rage so much. They completely took out the adventure aspect in Legend of Zelda. I find it to be incredibly boring. Well, Skyward Sword to be incredibly boring. Ocarina of Time is definitely my favorite game of all time. Probably, yeah, it's the best game Nintendo's ever, well, best franchise Nintendo's ever come out with is Legend of Zelda. I do like Majora's Mask, even though the game does piss me off more than other Legend of Zeldas. So that being my number 1, and honorable mentions for me will have to be Call of Duty. I like, my favorite one's World at War. The only Call of Duty I really hate is Modern Warfare 2. Didn't really enjoy Black Ops too much. I like Modern Warfare 3. And the other honorable mention will have to be Resident Evil, because Resident Evil 4, best game Capcom's ever came out with. Resident Evil in general is absolutely, it's such a good series. Resident Evil 4, probably the best game that came out for the GameCube, because it originally came out for the GameCube, and it came with 2 discs and what are your
honorable mentions? We'll definitely have to go to Legend of Zelda. Probably the Jak and Daxter series, and I know I'm missing one more. I just can't think of it right now. Maybe the Hitman series. I love Hitman. I mean, I don't play too many of them, but I do love Hitman. It's a great game, and what we're pretty much gonna be talking about for the next. Well, actually, this gameplay's over, so we'll see you guys later, and we'll see you guys next week.